Hey everyone, this is Peter Hall.
My name is Joshua Hall.
We're the Media Maniacs, Thing 1 and Thing 2, because we review anything under the sun. Today we're doing something a little different. Instead of being inside our bedroom, we're walking outside a park in our hometown.
This isn't our hometown.
Well, it is now. Whatever.
Your hometown is where you're born.
Whatever. Jesus. Anyway, this video is going to be about an extended song sequence in the Muppet Christmas Carol that I only found out like maybe a couple weeks ago existed. It's an extended version of the We're Marley and Marley song. Everyone's talking about the When Love Is Gone song that was cut out of the film and was reintroduced when the movie went to VHS and stuff like that, and then was lost again. The only way you can watch it now is on out of print VHS tapes that have it, and on DVDs. Like those versions have like the theatrical version and the extended cut, which has the song. But like I said, there's an extended version of the We're Marley and Marley song, and for some reason that was put into like TV broadcasts, which is weird because like usually on TV broadcasts and movies they edit things out rather than put things in.
They did the same thing with The Thing.
Yeah, so you're gonna see the video in a minute. It's on YouTube. The full song sequence is about 5 minutes, and hope you enjoy it.
It's Ebenezer Scrooge, looking older and more wicked than ever.
I knew he wouldn't disappoint us.
Who are you?
In life, we were your partners, Jacob and Robert Marley.
It looks like you, but I don't believe it.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Because a little thing can affect them. A slight disorder of the stomach can make them cheat. You may be a bit of undigested beef, a blob of mustard, a crumb of cheese. Yes, there's more of gravy than of grave about you.
More of gravy than of grave? What a terrible pun. Where do you get those jokes?
Leave comedy to the bears, Ebenezer.
Please, Jacob, Robert, don't criticize me. You always criticize me.
We were always heckling you. It's good to be heckling again. It's good to be doing anything again.
Why do you come to me?
It is required of every man that the spirit within him should walk abroad among his fellow men.
And if that spirit goes not forth in life, he is condemned to do so after death.
To witness what he cannot share, but might have shared and turned to happiness. We're Marley and Marley, avarice and greed. We took advantage of the poor and just ignored the needy. We specialized in causing pain, spreading fear and doubt.
And if you could not pay the rent, we simply threw you out. There was the year we evicted the entire orphanage.
I remember the little tykes all standing in the snowbank
with their little frostbitten teddy bears.
We're Marley and Marley, our hearts were painted black. We should have known our evil deeds would put us both in shackles. Captive bound, we're double ironed, exhausted by the weight. As freedom comes from giving love, so prison comes with hate. We're Marley and Marley. We're Marley and Marley.
But my friends, you were not unfeeling towards your fellow men.
True, there was something about mankind we loved.
I think it was their money. Doomed Scrooge, you're doomed for all time.
Your future is a horror story written by your crime.
Your chains are forged by what you say and do.
So have your fun when life is done. A nightmare waits for you.
Please, can't we go back to being funny?
Funny? Funny? We're Marley and Marley. We're Marley and Marley. We're Marley and Marley. And now it's time to part. To go back where they keep our kind. The wretched and the heartless. The news we shared has got you scared. We're glad that we got through. So make amends and make some friends. The future's up to you.
What are these terrible chains?
The chains!
We forged these chains in life by our acts of greed.
You wear such a chain yourself!
Humbug! Speak comfort to me, friends.
Comfort!
You will be haunted by 3 spirits!
Haunted? I've already had enough of that.
Without these visits, you cannot hope to avoid the path we tread.
Expect the first ghost tonight when the bell tolls 1!
Can't I meet them all at once and get it over with?
When the bell tolls 1!
We're Marley and Marley. Whoa! We're Marley and Marley. Whoa! We're Marley and Marley. Whoa! Change!
Okay, so I'm gonna read the information about the Muppet Christmas Carol versions, because there's quite a few, and where the extended Marley and Marley Brothers song comes in, which version it is in. So here you go. Okay, Muppet Christmas Carol, the comparison. Theatrical version. Compared are the theatrical version and the extended US TV version. Christmas is close, but cold-hearted realtor Ebenezer Scrooge does not care at all. He rejects supplicants, debtors are being evicted. He even reluctantly gives his faithful employee Bob Cratchit the day off, but this changes when he sees the ghosts of deceased business partners at night, who announce 3 more ghosts to pay him a visit that night. Starting with the ghost of Christmas past, he takes Scrooge back to his, or she takes Scrooge back, because it looks like a little girl, to his own past. The ghost of Christmas present shows him how other people spend Christmas until death appears in order to show him what people will say when he has passed away. The 3 ghosts manage to melt his heart, and the next morning Scrooge is a completely different person. For those who grew up in the 90s, the Muppet Christmas Carol is hard to miss. It has been established as a Christmas classic for a reason. It simply works incredibly well. The movie is heart and humor. Michael Caine is the perfect actor for Scrooge, and it is entertaining from start to finish. Less common is the fact that the theatrical version of the Muppet Christmas Carol is not as director Brian Henson intended it to be. Jeffrey Katzenberg, former boss of the animation department at Disney, had a musical number sung by Belle removed because he feared the Muppets would not be the center of attention for too long, and kids did not like the fact that they were. Not knowing the uncut version, it does not catch the eye though. Belle gets up and walks past young Scrooge, then weeping Gonzo, and finally past Rizzo. This is where the musical number When Love Is Gone, Belle sings about her love for Scrooge having vanished, starts. At the end of the song, adult Scrooge joins her but changes the lyrics When Love Is Found, which implies he has changed after all. Quite an important scene actually, but also missing in most releases. The US 20th edition Anniversary Edition DVD contains both a full screen and widescreen version of the movie. Only the former contains the musical number. Unfortunately, this version is missing in the US Blu-ray, which is stupid. So far so good, and yet there is a further version, the US TV version, which aired on December 25th, 2000. It aired on KNVA, and it is even longer. When Scrooge gets home and starts searching his apartment, the US TV version contains additional footage of Scrooge checking behind the chair in the chimney. A little later, before Scrooge's A little later, before Scrooge manages to get rid of Marley and Marley's chains, their song contains an additional verse. Belle's song, When Love Is Gone, is also there. This is quite something because the additional scenes of the US TV version are nowhere to be found on any release for home theaters. The US TV version contains additional shots of Scrooge searching his own apartment. He looks behind a chain and checks the fireplace. In the theatrical version, Scrooge asks why Marley and Marley had come to him. The US TV version contains alternate footage of Scrooge asking. Marley and Marley then explained to him that after their death, they were damned to walk the earth and order to witness what they had been missing in their lives. Last but not least, a shot at Scrooge. At the end of the song, and right before he manages to get rid of the chains, Scrooge asks if they could not just be happy again, but Marley and Marley keep singing. Then they have to leave. They state the message they had spread had to have been pretty scary, and they had to return to the place where the cold hard war. But before they leave for good, they point out to Scrooge that what could happen in the future was entirely up to him. Okay, so everybody knows about the When Love Is Gone song. I've seen a whole bunch of articles written about that. Okay. So, that's the extended Marley and Marley song. I hope you guys liked it. I liked it. It does cut into the pacing a little bit. Like, parts of it are a little jarring, but I still like the additional lyrics. Tell me what you guys think. Bye.